What do you think is going to be the hardest part of volunteering?
Okay, so the hardest part of volunteering, I think it might be like not feeling alone and not feeling homesick. I'm really scared to feel homesick and like to want it to go back to my country. So maybe try to feel included by other people and yeah, try to fit in. Because if I don't get along with, for example, my flatmates or in the school, it can be really difficult. So I think it's going to be like the main struggle for me. I think I had like some difficult moments when I felt lonely and I missed my family, but it wasn't that difficult as I thought it would be. Like I didn't want to go back home, but still I missed my family, but it was okay.
What do you think will be the hardest part of volunteering?
So, sharing a room, that is quite difficult for me. Although I share houses for 10 years already, like sharing a room is a different story. And also the language barrier, because I'm working with kids and even the teachers sometimes they don't speak English, so that is like a very lonely feeling. Like you're sharing a room in a house all the time, which is like you're never alone, but then you have this language barrier the whole day on your job, which is very lonely, so it's quite a paradox feeling. So, make myself worth and useful while in the kindergarten. Like, my time there, it felt very empty a lot of times. And for the phase of life that I am right now, that was really the hardest part. Like, coming from a 15-hour work day to a 6-hour where actually I'm not doing, or I don't feel useful, that is really, really dismotivating and really frustrating. So that was really the hardest part, besides the language barrier. So let's put that together.
What do you think is going to be the hardest part of volunteering?
I think it's find a role or something like this in the kindergarten, because sometimes I'm just here, look the children, and I don't really know what can I do. So yes, I think for me the other part is to find my role in the kindergarten and try to understand when the people talk to me, and yes, try to not feel really lonely, and yes, try to play with children or something like this. I think it's other part because other people around me speak in Polish, so it's really complicated to try to speak with people because people don't speak in English. All the teacher and all the help teachers speak in Polish. So yeah, the other part I think is find my place, my role in the kindergarten. I think it's still that, because even if now I have a good relationship with all of my children and I'm really happy to be here for them, I still have difficulties to find my role and manage with children and teachers.
What do you think will be the hardest part during your volunteering time?
For me, it's going to be the communication with the police people and in the school with the children. I think that's it. It's still communicating with the police people, but more than communicating is trust him or being confident working with them.
What do you want to accomplish by 6 months?
Okay, so during those 6 months, I want to learn Polish first, like to be able to have a conversation with someone, also to improve my English at every levels, like writing and orally to be able to communicate with people. I also want to improve like my lifestyle, so learn to cook better, learn new recipes from different countries, for example. Also fix my sleep schedule and try to find balance in my life. Try to go to more activities and stuff like that, like discover new things, try new things, and I think that's it. So I'm trying to listen more to my body. So now I'm taking a lot of naps, and I think I mastered the nap skills. I don't know. So I brought a high mask, and I'm putting like an alarm, so I'm sleeping like only 30 minutes. So I think that's good for me. Well, I tried new recipes, so sometimes it was interesting, I would say. So yeah, I think when I will come back to France, I will try new stuff and get out of my comfort zone. Well, I don't know, but I think you have to tell me if I improve my English or not, because I can't really tell. But I think I might improve, because now I don't know when I'm speaking in English or in French. Like for me, it's quite the same. Sometimes I don't remember if it's in English or in French.
She has mastered the bilingual speaking experience. Okay. What is one thing you want to accomplish by the end of your volunteering time?
More than one thing. First, it developed my empathy for different cultures, different people, different ages, different backgrounds. Yeah. And the other thing, I would say know more about the education field. So I hope in the end of this I can start my career in education. So let's see. So for the empathy, I do believe it actually developed. It's always a growing path, so it doesn't have like an ending. But still, I felt I did something about it. About the education field, not really, due to the language barrier. And also, I'm still not sure if it's like my career path and actually my next phase of life. But maybe yes.
What would you like to have accomplished by 6 months?
I think I would like learn Polish and try to have a little conversation in Polish at the end of the 6 months. I also would like improve my English and try to do some activities with children. I think yes, I'm happy because my Polish is really better and I can have really little conversation, but I can have little conversation in Polish. I also think my English is a little bit better now. And for activity with children, I mean, I realize some activity with children, but maybe not enough for me. So,
What is one thing you want to accomplish by the end of your volunteering time?
To spend a great time here in Poland, to make friends, and to be like good with my job and going back. Yeah, I think I accomplished it because I made a lot of friends. I am enjoying my work in my time in the kindergarten, and I travel, so I think I established all my